Karunakaran, President of this meeting.
Well, comrades, as my throat is still all right, I am not in a position to speak for long. In a way, it is good also, because the meet will be over quite early. Well, comrades, when we started this organization, Aibparc, we had three major issues. One is family pension, the other is 100% utilization, and the third one is pension updation. We have clinched two of the issues, family pension and 100% utilization. And we can proudly say that it has been clinched only by Aibparc, whatever others may say. If you go through the speeches of other people, you will see that some of the EAB leaders themselves, they claimed family pension, we can have some improvement, but not on the lines of central government. These are the exact words of some of the leaders of EFBU. You can't expect parity with the central government or RBI. There can be some improvement. Whereas we said, no, we have to have parity, and Aibparc, in coordination with the CVPRO, we pursue this matter steadfastly, and we convinced the bank, IBA, and the finance ministry, especially the finance minister, madam, saying that there cannot be any additional outlay of family pension, and ultimately we were able to get parity with the RBI and central government in matter of family pension, mainly because of CBPRO and especially Aibparc. Same way, 100% utilization. When we lost the case in Supreme Court, everybody told it's a forgotten thing, now we can't expect it. When we were telling everywhere that Supreme Court judgment is wrong. Supreme Court judgment has agreed with us on all law points. On the question of law, they agreed with us, saying that yes, NACRA is applicable, saying that yes, there cannot be any discrimination. But Supreme Court wrongly held, due to a mistake of fact, saying that there is no discrimination, though there is a different formula, both are same, by wrongly understanding the conversion factor. Their understanding amounted to 2 by 4 is greater than half. And we were able to convince the finance ministry officials, show the exact paragraphs also, why it is wrong, and IBA could not disagree when we confronted them. You know pretty well that this judgment is wrong and mistake of fact. In all fairness, you should have told the Supreme Court that they have committed a mistake in respect of fact. So we were able to convince, we were able to persuade, and if at all we have got 100% utilization, though of course it is not with retrospective effect, but still, if it is because of, if at all we have got it today, it is only because of CVPRO and especially Aibparc. And Comrade Acharya's role is tremendous in that. Even when he had this pacemaker operation, he was not supposed to leave the home, and when suddenly an appointment was fixed with the finance minister, himself rushed and Superintendent Circle also joined, and such tremendous effort and honesty, the commitment to the task, we cannot expect from anybody else. Such exemplary contribution by Comrade Acharya, ably assisted by Comrade Sarkar, and we all thank them. So pension updation also, we are very sure that we will get it, because this is the only organization which has been telling right from day one that pension regulation provides for pension updation. Pension regulation provides for pension updation under Regulation 35(1). And only thing is, it has to be implemented. It is not a new demand. If it is a new demand, you can talk of cost. What will be the cost factor, everything. When pension regulation already provides for pension updation, there is no question of cost. It has to be only implemented by incorporating the formulae as obtaining an RBI in Appendix 1. So we are sure to get it. Though of course people may welcome Comrade Krishnamurthy. No, it's okay. Yes, Comrade Krishnamurthy, Working President from Canara Bank. So we are sure to get pension updation. Though some quarters are trying to dilute it, we will ensure that it is not diluted. In between they tried some mischief like past retirees, then we have to intervene by impeding before the CLC, saying that you are an interested party and we should be heard. When there is already provision in the pension regulation for implementation, there is no question of fresh negotiation on that count, and CLC should take note of it and we should be also heard. Then the mischief makers got their shock. Then they changed, past retirees also including every retirees. Otherwise, they were supposed to phase the retirees into various categories, create artificial divisions amongst us, and still they are at it. We will try to thwart their mischief and ensure that pension updation is given to all of us. We are trying our best in Supreme Court. We have engaged some senior lawyers also. As committed by me on behalf of RIS at Bangalore, we have already paid the first installment of fees to the senior lawyers, both engaged by us and as well engaged by Punjab National Bank, the original petitioners. And as committed, we will definitely spend from RIS for this case and for special elements. Now, when we had started with 3 issues, 2 have been solved and 1 is pending. But unfortunately, our friends in the unions, negotiating unions, have created few more issues like special allowance not reckoning for terminal benefits. It is legally wrong because Supreme Court has held in very many cases. Even recently in 2020 and 2021, they have told very clearly that any allowance which is universally, ordinarily, and necessarily payable to all should be reckoned as basic wages and should be reckoned for terminal benefits. Now this special allowance is paid universally to everybody, right from general manager to the part-time sweeper. And it is necessarily payable. Once you are on the rolls, it has to be paid unless you are on leave on loss of pay. That's why they say it's ordinarily payable. So it satisfies all the 3 criteria. It has to be paid. And if you go through the pension regulations also, it says very clearly, basic pension means average emoluments. If you go to the pension regulation regarding definition, it says average emoluments means basic pay and other allowances, reckoning for PF and DA. And basic pay is not defined anywhere. When basic pay is not defined anywhere, it means whatever it is, by whatever name we call it, if it is universally, ordinarily, and necessarily payable to all, it should be reckoned as basic pay, in which case it should be reckoned for basic pension and for gratuity also. So we are on very, very strong legal grounds, and still the court cases are being fought in very many high courts. We are very, very confident that we will win that case. Only thing is, court means it's protracted. We expected that in the 11th bipartite, this anomaly will be set right. Unfortunately, it was not set right. And I have no hope that it will be set right in this settlement also. So we have to organize ourselves, and again we have to approach various people, lobby for this special events also to be reckoned as to be reckoned for terminal benefits. There are other issues like commutation within 12 years, and resignees should be given pension. It's quite unfortunate that even for resignees, we are fighting for 20 years. Number-wise, they will be very, very, very negligible, not even 0.1%. I do not know why IBA is making such a big fuss over it. You just imagine when the pension settlement was introduced in 1995, how many persons would have gone on, would have resigned, and that too after completion of 20 years. Only those who have completed 20 years, if they have resigned, they are going to be entitled for pension if they concede. And they will not constitute not even 0.1%. And should they make a big issue out of it, and after now nearly 25 years, still we are fighting, and some of them have already left this world. At least now IBA should have some heart and head. They should have heart. If they don't have heart, at least they should have head. They should rationalize how much is going to cost. It's going to cost peanuts. They can as well concede and magnanimously give this pension option to the resignees also. These are some minor issues, but still we are not able to achieve it in these so many years. But we are on right path, and you'll be eager to hear Comrade Acharya and Comrade Sarkar. And I thank every one of you who have come here, and I thank every one of the comrades all over India who have stood by us all these years and still standing by us, reposing confidence in us. Thank you, comrades.